Hello everybody, my name is Wild Boy, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. I am being joined in this game once again with...
Blitzedgekazuki, hi.
Okay.
My enthusiasm is beyond all comprehension.
So, we last left off with Drills and Shizune asking us if we wanted to be part of the student council.
And willingly, of course, you join! Oh, who am I kidding? They forced you to join!
Exactly, because they are mean.
Especially Drills, because she doesn't give a shit.
Okay. Read, Devin.
Oh yeah, I do lines.
Oh, see, Shizan, of course it wouldn't go so easily.
I thought I already did this in the last part.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Yep, that's right. That would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Shizan knows me candy now. Give me your freaking candy.
You were betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Are you sure, Hisao? Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Misha assigns to her. The aggressive glance returns to her eyes.
I wouldn't say aggressive.
This is aggressive? This is aggressive? You see, this is freaking aggressive? It ain't.
That's not aggressive in any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
If you call happy aggressive. One. That interesting, Shi-chan. Let's play a game.
I can change my voice willingly.
To become an angry Italian man whose awesome cousin is named Mario. That's not what I said. Are you sure?
How about rich man, poor man, Shi-chan?
What?
Oh, if you lose, you'll have to join the student council.
Damn.
What kind of name is rich man, poor man?
No, absolutely not. That adorable face that Shizune is making is not gonna make me join the student council.
Yes, it will.
Oh, why not?
Because it is too adorable and it's forcing me away. Well, because you two both have the same incentive, and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right?
No. Shizune says yes.
Yep.
They both says yes. Yeah, that isn't my goal. But what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage, so I'll have to decline.
Shi-chan, I'm very offended. Stop being so Asian. Are you saying you should trust us? You don't trust us?
You should trust us, definitely.
And that would pull some disingenuous that makes me sad.
What?
She can't speak either. That's probably why she goes to the school.
Oh, wow.
Sorry? It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin.
In order to atone for hurting a girl's feelings, you must pay with your balls. You should definitely join the student council.
Devin, that terrifies me. No!
How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man?
That's even worse.
Paper football? What is this game? I've never played before.
It's where you flick a piece of paper across something else and whatnot. I don't know.
So that game that the bullies always did? To the new kids?
Yeah! just to bully you out of your freaking lunch money.
Yeah, it's a game they play in America. Wait, what? They make a paper triangle, and then you try to shoot it past the goalposts, and the other player makes with their fingers.
Does anybody still do that anymore?
No. Now you know how old this game is.
Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Shi-chan.
Is it? Because I don't think so.
No, it's not. I prefer to play actual football and have my ribs shatter.
but it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Shi-chan.
Maybe it still is, and only in elementary school.
That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men.
What the hell?
The saying is it separates the men from the boys. You got it backwards. Stop being so Japanese.
You mean French? Because they're backwards. But I prefer real football where I prefer a real football where I can feel my ribcage puncturing all my lungs and my neck snap with an instant.
And that one team, and that one
And
player,
that
one game.
And then that one player who gets accused of killing someone and is taken off.
Yeah.
I prefer.
What about breaking your thigh bone? Oh dear God, I don't even want to think about that.
I prefer the concussions of real football and other than football.
It's a lot better than breaking your freaking thigh bone.
More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it.
Yeah, that's true. How did you know, Hee-chan?
It wasn't the wahaha, it was the ha-ha, just...
It's not the same.
Shizune frowns at Misha, telling that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with the attempts she gave me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. What do they do here besides...
They'd be boring. What else would they do?
True. I've never been on one before, or even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I like Shizune.
Especially Shizune.
Okay, Hee-chan, how about Risk?
No!
A game of world domination.
Each game takes like 5 hours.
Well, if you're playing with people that are really good and you're also really good, it can take up to a year.
Probably.
I don't know what that is.
What?
It's really fun, Hee-chan. You fight and control the world with armies and everything.
Hey,
Especially in world history class. That shit is boring.
Sounds like Shizune would be good at that. Yes, she would. You can see it in her eyes. Those
I see
dictators.
blue in your eyes. Very dark blue.
It's
my soul.
It's the color of dictatorship.
If you want to play, we can after school.
Dear God, no.
In the back of the building. Ah, really, Hee-chan? We can play just for fun. Stutter. Hee-chan, Shi-chan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are also no strings attached.
I have no strings on me. Papa!
Sure, no strings attached. Well, okay.
I told you Shizune was a puppet.
Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room, okay, then, Hee-chan?
No.
That wasn't a question.
Wait, why there?
Because that's where you're gonna lose your ball. I mean, that's where we keep the game. Yeah.
Ruchiro's scaring me. Okay, you can stop with the Wario laugh.
Come on.
I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just to accept to take a look around and play a game with her. A game. One chance and we go back to class.
It's a game whether you live
Oh.
or die. Oh, no, come back!
During the afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, so if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape.
Wow, it's like your third day and you're already getting all the bitches.
Well, second day, Devin.
Oh.
How many days do you
How
think?
am I supposed to know?
Do not watch the videos, Devin. Oh, wait.
I don't...
Oh, wait, you don't watch them because I haven't uploaded them yet.
Precisely.
I feel a little offended, but I had been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to a cell. And feels like stuff is gonna be done to me.
Especially Shizune. Okay, no more Wario laugh, fine.
Wahahaha!
Now it is that laugh.
That sounds like
What's-
Waluigi.
Exactly.
What's wrong, Hichan?
It has to sound like Misha.
Fine.
That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember?
And I'm risking my balls here?
You're risking your balls, yes.
I don't know. Misha, I don't know. Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I started thinking, that when we sit down, to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Yeah. Torture.
Glad to see he's catching on so quickly.
Well, that's highly unlikely.
Unlikely.
But still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible. It is. It's gonna happen right now.
It's completely implausible.
Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seems a little silly. What?
Oh, you're
we're definitely going to be on top of you in some other way.
Photoshop
That's
that.
not true, Hichan.
what?
Photoshop it.
No!
Hichan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed.
Okay, Devin, you don't have to Photoshop it, but you do have to draw it.
Fine.
Life is threatened? Devin, I'm threatening your life if you don't draw that picture.
Stop threatening my life.
Why do you keep threatening my life?
You have no rights. Respect my authority.
Her expression unchanged. Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself.
Her hands are always behind her back.
How is she even communicating? I knew it.
This brings eyes to the back of their head to a whole new meaning.
Misha finds deafness and hums cheerily. Oh, faint. Oh well. Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune.
Shizune always got some kind of excuse, because she's always silent.
Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it is quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom.
Are you like mashing on the keyboard while playing this?
I'm playing with a thing, with a Mega Bloks thing.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna cut that out of the video.
Okay.
There's a big table in the center, surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a little couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else.
Just a floor.
This is a pretty bleak room, just like your bedroom, Hisao. They could at least put a potted plant in here or something, but the most noticeable thing in this room doesn't have is other people. Are we early?
Listen to Shizune.
No.
Listen to Shizune.
We're the only ones here.
Listen to
Listen to the sound of Shizune.
Your silence is 1,000 words.
Your eyes speak for you.
And your hair speaks for him, too.
What do you mean, no? This doesn't mean nobody else is coming today? No one else is on the student council.
Yeah, that's right. We're so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
Everybody.
Oh, I can't wait to upload that video.
When did I become Nicolas Cage?
Look at this photograph. Every time.
That is freaking Nickelback.
I don't care.
Okay.
They're both terrible people. Before I managed to ask why that's the case, of what, Nickelback and Nick Cage being terrible people, or? or no
Oh
people
god,
in this
combine the two together, see what happens.
class. Look at this photograph.
Look at
Every
this
time I do, it makes
photograph.
me laugh.
Every time I do, I become Ghost Rider.
Shizune claps her hands together very energetically. Energetically.
Energetically. Hichan, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to.
Or else you're gonna lose your balls no matter what.
Not only your balls, but also your balls.
And your dignity.
Did I mention your balls?
I think so, Misha.
Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while you set everything up.
Okay, while you're setting everything up, I have a couple questions about the rules. Why does it involve me being tied up to this chair first?
Because Nick Cage.
While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Well, that's gonna make a mess. Great.
We're doomed. We're doomed.
Actually, this looks kind of interesting. What does? The fact that I'm being tied up to a chair by Misha and some duct tape to my hands, or the fact that it's a board game that we're going to be playing? After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air.
Hasha!
That's
Shizune
racist.
chop! Misha chop!
I mean, I know Shizune's Asian, but you don't have to make it racist by making her do a chop. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I intend to be when I agree to this. Time has passed.
Transition me.
As it has been 12 hours in, halfway into the game, since we first started 12 hours ago, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. What a bitch. That is rude.
Yeah, like that.
Hichan wants to know why you were taking too long to make a move.
I can't read English!
Be patient, Shizune.
Hichan also says that she will keep Australia if you agree to join the student council.
No!
Nobody cares for Australia.
It's full of criminals, anyways.
I decline your offer of
I thought this was a game with no strings attached. And besides, you can keep Australia. It's full of criminals anyways. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. I don't. And anyway, no!
All Australians watching this video are raising their pitchforks and torches right now.
This is not Victorian age England, Devin.
It could be, for all you know.
Have you never seen Australia before?
Shichan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council.
I told you she had those eyes. I told you she had the eyes of a dictator. I told you.
She's brocking.
What the hell does that even mean?
She's brocking. She's closing her eyes.
Everyone does that. Everyone closes their eyes. You're so competitive, Shizune.
I thought we all have our eyes open.
She seems to take this as a compliment. She can hear me. As I say, you're very competitive. I told you she's not dead.
She's taking selective hearing to a whole new level.
I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous?
She doesn't seem to know what the word means, neither do I, or how
I don't either.
Or how it's signed. So she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who in return signs it back to Misha. Misha presses her index finger against her temples as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. If she is Shizune's translator, then she has to know every word. Every word.
Teach me their things, Misha. Teach me your things.
Suddenly Shizune bursts into a flurry of justice. She looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing. Oh my god, so it's like watching Naruto every time they do their jutsu sign language.
Yeah, only this time you can't see anything.
Look at that adorable Shizune face. It's gonna make me lose this game of Risk. No, damn it.
No!
Wait. Please slow down, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says you're going to lose.
Oh.
As I raise my finger.
She says that I'm going to lose? What gave you that idea? Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion. Wow, it's turning
This is not Skyrim, Hisao.
This is turning into Star Wars now. The rebels are going against the Empire.
Okay. Hisao says that... Never mind.
Okay. That needs to be the thumbnail.
Yes, Stefan. Those has the first shine with childlike mischief. You think?
She says you have no choice but to keep playing like this. No, you won't.
It's a trap! Admiral Akbar, this is Star Wars! It's smarter to play defensively here. She has a point. Attack aggressively. I don't know what you do.
They say defense is the best offense. Take it into literal terms with Risk.
Admiral Akbar must be right this time. It's likely that Admiral Akbar, protect me. It's likely she's just trying to psych me out. Nope.
Never before has a board game Never before has your life relied on a board game. Oh wait, except Jumanji.
And No Game No Life.
And No Game No Life.
Yeah.
And Hikaru no Go. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
And Problem Children.
Yeah, and that too.
Actually, I don't think there was a board game in Problem Children. No.
Anyway,
looking at the board again, I have a pretty good defense setup, and I'm not going to wreck it doing something reckless. I'm gonna wreck it. No, I'm not. A few turns later, I lose the game anyway. I knew I was gonna lose. She's gonna adjust her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tentatively pump a fist in the air in celebration. She took down both my military and Drills' military within one fell swoop.
we suck. Oh wait, I said I wasn't gonna do that anymore.
Wahaha! Hishan, you lost, and when you allowed me to take North America.
Devin, when you did that laugh, it reminded me of Dexter's Lab.
Really?
Waha! Waha!
Wah! Wahaha!
Oh god, no. No. I don't want to do the Mandark laugh anymore.
I mean, Shi-chan, not me.
Well, Shi-chan can too, the Mandar.
Getting control of North America is ambitious because it provides a 5-army bonus. You can, but you can attack it from 3 fronts, so you must defend them all.
Wow, she's got a speaking disability, of course.
Well, that's why she mainly does sign language.
I thought you'd have more guts. How disappointing.
More guts? Okay.
Ambition, Hitan! Your play needs to be more daring! Ambition! Ambition!
My ambition is being broken right now. By Misha.
I was really excited when you took South America, but when you switched to playing defensively just because you gained a small advantage, that's no good. No.
Devin, you know what we need to do?
What?
We need to do an episode of multi-episodes of Retard Wars where we play Risk.
Are you kidding me?
Does it look
I don't even have the game.
Does it look like I'm kidding you?
No, I can't even see you.
Exactly.
Therefore, you know better. I cannot really tell.
You didn't take enough risks. And when you did, you didn't allow follow through. That's terrible, Hichan.
It failed you, Colin. You said it wouldn't fail you, but it failed you.
Damn it. Damn. What's it to her if I played too carefully? There's no need to rub it in my face. Oh well. She did.
I wonder if you'd even be any good for the student council.
Misha? Shut up. What's this? Reverse psychology? I guess they don't have to worry about joining, or not in that case.
Giving up just like that? I expected more of you.
Shut up, Misha.
Seriously, is Shizune trying to taunt me into joining the council? No, it looks like Misha is. Besides, I don't even want to join. It's only my second day. I can't make that kind of commitment. Well, you do in a couple of days once you date both of them. I haven't even taken a look at any other clubs yet, and these two, they're a little weird. Fine, I'll consider joining the council, but I want you to take a look at the clubs before I decide.
Really, Hichan? You're not just saying that to make us feel better?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I want to.
Aww.
Drills, aka Misha, confusing us since 2007.
Okay, Hichan, but we're not going to give up so easily. You said maybe there's still a chance you'll come around.
Well, first I'll kill myself before I join.
Come on, we could really have fun. We could play more Risk and
Oh god, that's an instant no-no right there.
and
Yeah.
maybe one day you could beat me, unless we graduate before that.
Well, once the day comes that I can beat you, Misha, will be the day that I become Shizune's bitch.
And that's gonna be never.
That doesn't make me feel any less reluctant about joining, you know.
Surely you're not that horrible at board games. Maybe you can play. Maybe we can play a game you know then, to give you a handicap.
Duel Monsters.
That's not a
Board game. Duel monsters!
but
Duel.
Jack.
Mother effing monsters.
Jack.
You say?
I came
What?
to this city
Oh.
to give you a message.
What is it you say?
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles!
Card games on motorcycles.
You hear that, everyone? Card games on motorcycles. Necessary.
I might have said that just to make you feel better after all.
oh, that's cool, Hichan.
Card games on motorcycles.
Shut up.
I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far long playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? It's never closed. Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall.
Look to the clock to the right. It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Hichan.
What are they talking about?
We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. You can't miss it. Don't you want us to show you where it is?
No.
No thanks, it's okay. See you tomorrow. Oh, thank God. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
One flight of stairs up and I run into problems.
Can
Second
I
floor-
rest my voice now, please?
Yes. The second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third floor one. Wide, of course, and plain, like only hallways can be. The problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. Classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there is a plethora of other unmarked rooms. Is the library one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? This looks like the hallway that you always go to when you go to class, Hisao.
Every hallway looks the same.
That's
Welcome
why
to high
it's-
school.
That's why it's so confusing. I bet on the ladder and choose my direction at random. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked room draws my attention because it's not closed. Do we get to meet the blind girl? Yes. Lily. It's not open either, though. Just barely ajar, so that I can see it's open and nothing else.
Who the hell is Lily?
It would make sense for the library doors to be inventingly open, and while this one is not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions, no matter how embarrassing that is. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice.
Even the game is racist.
I don't think... I don't get it.
Gingerly, you know. That.
I don't get it because it means too gently. The feeling of being an
Oh.
outsider to this school can't be shaken from my mind. So much so that I instinctively feared doing something wrong by entering.
I don't know words.
Like offending someone. The door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep sleep, though it is much easier to open than I'd anticipated. I'm leaning over and poking my head even further inside to gain sight of the room as fast as possible. The meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away.
Is there anybody out there?
It's Lily! Yes! This is not as I was expecting. I mostly let the door open to its fully extent, taking it into sign of the solitary figure taking center stage, and the otherwise abandoned room. The situation seals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway, staring at the beautiful girl. Evidently, having taken her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. You know, I just now forgot that we're recording.
Yeah.
Devin?
Yes.
Read.
Oh.
Hello there. May I help you?
Give her a British accent.
Hello there. May I help you?
That helps.
Oh, good
Staring
God.
directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. We're in Japan. She's blonde hair, and she has blue eyes. She cannot be Japanese.
And she also has a British accent.
Exactly. So she has to be British. However, it's however, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me she's being separate from the room itself. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among the foreigners I've met, she's strikingly distinct. She is a foreigner, Devin. And
I knew it.
and for some reason, she speaks Japanese perfectly fine. Hi. Sorry for intruding. I was just kind of lost.
Lily, can you read me a story?
She takes a... Oh, God, Devin. 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 No. That's horrible. She can't read. She can't see. If she was gonna read, it would have to be in Braille.
Oh my God.
She takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes feels as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand.
Can I take a seat?
Can't you take a seat? Is unexpected considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. I slowly step towards another seat opposite her. The girl resting the teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling that. And the slight cloudiness in her eyes means she must be at least partially blind, like Kenji. Really? Come to think of it, her voice doesn't seem any detectable accent either. She doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese.
What?
So that dictates her accent?
She's still British.
As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her hair of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. The calming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office.
I'll take it you're new to the student, I take it you're a new student to Yamaku?
Yes. Yeah. I just transferred in yesterday.
Well, get the fuck out, you're bothering me.
Okay. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers. Accentuated by her restained bow of greeting. Bow, bow, it doesn't matter. Bow. Bows. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action.
I'm Lily Sato. Pleased to meet you.
Hisao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Whereas her teacup, I don't see it.
She's got hands. That's it. That's her teacup. She's too poor to afford a teacup, so she uses her hands.
She has enough money for a tea and a tea kettle, but not enough for a teacup. Okay. She just pours the steaming hot tea on her hand.
Tea!
Just imagine someone who doesn't have a teacup and just decides to pour the steaming hot tea onto their hand.
Oh my god!
Would you care for a drink?
Devin,
No, I don't want that steaming.
Devin, your
Oh my god.
Devin, your mic. It went muffled.
It crapped out.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step with her formality in the proceedings. I can't keep step with formality no matter what, even when I'm not being formal. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. I'm trying to burp, but I can't. Without another word, she steps off the chair. She was standing on the chair. She steps off the chair. Steps off the chair.
It's an old game, got a break.
It's an old game. As she was drawn sitting in the chair, she steps off the chair. So she's sitting in it, and then starts standing on it, and steps off. Okay. And prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out on a shelf. I brush there. Here her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. Poke the finger in. It burns! I was waiting for a response there, too. It's one thing to see the different disabilities students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Shizune Amy should have...
I love to see other people's disabilities.
Oh god. That's terrible. Shizune Amy should have no problem working
So
together.
I can get to know them better.
Yeah, if you know what I mean. Shizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I never thought of. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offerer preparing the drink.
So,
Her soft voice brings me out of my sullen observance. Soft voice? That's a soft voice?
That better? So no.
which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school.
She's suddenly Bakura.
Bakura?
Bakura!
Bakura?
Bakura!
Bakura? The school library.
What?
Shizune and me, some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring the water into the teacup as she nods. Small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating it being stirred.
I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi's...
Oh dear god, okay, there was a problem there. Okay, let me try that again.
I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. As to be them means you're in class 3-3, no?
Well, it's the problem, Nevin.
There was a little something in the way of the text box. It's Skype. End of story.
True. That's right in the science room with Muto. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand.
He's quite a character. I imagine you'll come to like him, most do.
Oh my god, we see Hisao!
I forgot what he actually looked like for quite a while.
The only thing I remember is the awesome face on him.
That was the first thumbnail. No, wait, that is the thumbnail.
Yeah, As she sits down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Yes, it is a bad moment. Nonetheless, this smells quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Tatao. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face.
I can't see it, but it's still a wonderful hand, I presume.
as she's waving it in front of her face.
Would you like me to read you a story?
Devin, why do you keep saying that?
Lily, please, there's no need to be so formal.
Yes, there's every reason to be formal.
With 2 L's.
Yes, Jules. As she says, in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. Okay. I guess I should try to ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me.
I can't help but notice how awkward Hisao thinks to himself.
Well, you also gotta remember it's me reading, so it is pretty awkward.
That makes it twice as awkward.
So which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes? She's a third-year student?
Correct, I'm in class 3-2, which is one of the 3rd floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Miyagi.
As is specifically for both blind and partially blind students. We read with our hands.
Well, it's true. They do.
I know.
So she's a third-year student. She's almost out of high school.
No wonder why she's so freaking tall.
I see. Sorry. I get it.
I said no need to be so freaking formal, Hisao. God.
I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas, but looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem in the least bit put off by it.
My, there's no need to change your speech on my account.
Sure. Sorry, I guess I'm really showing my newness here.
Okay, her eyes were horrifying for a second. What the hell happened?
Was it horrifying for that moment?
I don't know. I looked up at the wrong moment, and it looked like she was some kind of demon.
An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. Well, the same can't be said for everyone. Many have come to terms with their conditions.
What conditions? A category which would include her. It seems all too ready to jump ship from this particular topic. I siege into another. Look at how nervous he is. The nervousness of Hisao Nakai.
Is he gonna have another heart attack? Is he seeing toasters again?
Is he thinking of toasters? Is he about to get a boner? His heart attack is about to happen.
No! Not in front of the blind girl. She won't know what to do. She won't even know what's happening.
As I was just listening to Robot Devin for a moment there.
I became a robot.
Yes. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her vision of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. This is her vision. Oh, damn it! It's version.
Version. Yes, it's vision. She's blind and she has a vision.
Hey, you can still have visions even if you're blind. It's called a premonition.
This is not Final Destination.
I come here fairly often during.
Shut up, Colin.
I said
I
supernatural.
come here
Do
fairly
not like
often during
supernatural,
class. Don't bring supernatural into this.
Why?
Don't bring supernatural into this.
Too
Our
late.
duties as class representative don't leave enough time for
Crap.
Your
for an
microphone was
official club. So a friend and I use this room for having a tea.
I don't know what's happening. Should we end the episode now? Because we've been doing this for 40 plus minutes.
Sure, because your microphone is crapping out. I'd like to thank everyone so
Yeah,
much.
and there's like a 5-second delay.
Oh god, 5 second. Okay, well, I am actually gonna end this episode and I guess this session. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like for if you like this. So I forgot how to do my outro. Leave a like for more.
Good job, man. Good job.
Leave a like for more. Comment saying that you want more. Share this with your friends if you think that they should watch more, and subscribe so you can get more. Yeah,
Get more. Get more. Yes. Yes, brilliant.
more is gonna stay in my outros. I'm gonna change it up every section. Oh dear God.